Welcome to Sleeping Giant Provincial Park. We're coming to you from the top of the Giant itself. Cheryl made it. She did the hike to the top of the Giant.
We are Cheryl and Ben Coles.
We've been camping together for over 35 years.
A few years ago, we started doing video reviews of Ontario provincial parks to help people when researching places to visit.
We are now in season 4 of our park reviews.
We hope this helps you when deciding where to have your next camping adventure.
Thanks for coming along, Camping with the Coles.
Now we only get one life, I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
Sleeping Giant Provincial Park is a 244 square kilometer park located on the Sibley Peninsula just east of Thunder Bay. It projects 52 kilometers into Lake Superior from the North Shore. The top of the Giant is among the highest points of Ontario.
Very high tech.
There's
one button, no credit card, no nothing. That's it. Very high tech.
but it's cheapest here around. It's 202.9. Just came here from the park office. We'll come out down here, second left to fill, go back around, straight down around the bend, and 112. Here we are at the dump station. We have 2 dumps and 2 fills. They are all threaded. The only issue is the dump and the fresh are too close together, so you can't have both going at the same time because there's not enough room for both trailers, so you'll have to wait. Or if that one's empty, you can go on to that side.
And this is us, campsite 112, and we are waterfront on Marie Louise Lake. It has a nice level pad to park on, has a long driveway, plenty of room for the truck and trailer, big open site. We're parked right next to our friends, Sue and John.
There are 3 campgrounds for a total of 87 electric and 112 non-electric sites. Marie Louise Campground A has 63 electric and 51 non-electric sites. Marie Louise Lake Campground B has 24 electric and 51 non-electric sites. 300's Campground has 0 electric and 10 non-electric sites. 4 are a short walk-in.
There's a visitor center containing the store called the West Wind Store. two group campsites. They both offer vault toilets, water tap, and electricity. Site G1 is for up to 25 people and is waterfront. Site G2 is for up to 50 people, so across the road from the water. There are 2 comfort stations. There are 2 beaches. This one here in Marie Louise Lake is nice warm water. Then there's another beach in Lake Superior, Middle Brun Bay. That's going to be very cold water. And they have what they're calling an outdoor theater at the beach. And there's 2 children's playgrounds, both at the day-use beach. There are 5 cabins, and each of them sleeps up to 6 people. There are 2 trails for cycling only, and they are 9 kilometers and 12 kilometers. There are 5 multi-use trails for cycling and hiking. There's 26 trails for hiking only that range from 0.6 kilometers to 74 kilometers. There's a boat launch that goes into Marie Louise Lake. It allows motorboats under 10 horsepowers, along with canoes and kayaks, of course, and there are canoe and kayak rentals.
In Marie Louise Lake, we have pike, perch, pickerel, and bass.
There's an amphitheater.
Hello!
As far as cell reception goes, it seems to be pretty similar for all the carriers. We can talk about Bell, Telus, Virgin Mobile, Koodo, and also Rogers and Fido. All those services seem to have no service throughout the park. However, if you do go to the beach, you can sometimes get a little bit of service. Many times you see people at the beach getting some service. We were able to. It's certainly not the type of service that you can watch videos or do any FaceTime, but you can get some data, get your emails, things like that. If you were working from the park and you had to participate in meetings and things like that, I don't think you could do that. But you could run off of emails and text messaging if you did some frequent visits to the beach area.
Cheryl's Loo Review. So there's a variety of vault toilets in the park. They're all pit toilets, which means there's no plumbing involved. It's just a hole in the ground. They have, on the most part, a sink with running water and soap. Some of them just have sanitizer inside them. The odd ones have solar lights. I've seen worse. There's a lot better ones out there. It's not bad enough to be a skunk. So I probably would rate them a flower, maybe a wilted flower. Wilted flower it is.
tough getting everybody to get together for
I'm the only
a group
orange.
shot.
It's all blue and white.
Backwards. Paddle backwards.
We're going to be doing the top of the Giant right now. This is the Caboyan trailhead that we're starting at. We are right here. We're going to be riding our bicycles for the first leg of it. So we're going to be riding down the Caboyan Trail to the Talus Lake trailhead. From there, we're going to lock up our bikes. We're told that there's some bike racks there. We can lock them up, and then we have to, so that's 6 kilometers, then 1.5 kilometers to here, 0.8 kilometers up to the top of the Giant Trail, and then basically up for quite a distance to get to the knees of the Giant, which is actually the top of the Giant. That's 2.7 kilometers. So the entire way there and back is about 22 kilometers, and 12 of it we're going to be doing on bicycle. So let's do this. So we rode our bikes to T Harbor and turned right to get onto the Talus Lake Trail. Went about 900 meters up the Talus Lake Trail, and there's a junction here. You don't want to miss it. You go right, and it's the top of the Giant Trail. And there's a spot here to lock your bikes up. How we doing, Cheryl?
We're doing it. We are doing it.
See that up there? That's where we're headed. Easy peasy. We were down at that little lake down there saying, this is where we have to go. And here's where we are. We made it to the top, but we got to make it across to the actual top of the Giant lookout. So we bought these LifeStraw water bottles for this big 7-park tour that we're doing. We knew we'd be doing a lot of hiking. With the LifeStraw, you can dip it at any freshwater source and drink the water because it goes through a filter in it, and it's good for drinking. So we're almost at the top of the Giant. I knew there was a water source up here. I almost finished all my water, but luckily I do have an Nalgene bottle full. And here's the water source. And I don't think I want to use that water source. It's just too swampy, and I'm not going to risk it. And oh yeah, by the way, we got this at Forest City Surplus in London. A lot of camping gear and good prices. This is the cheapest I've seen this for. So I was hoping to get a nice view of the water, but can't even see the water because it's all clouds down there. We're well above the clouds. Well, Cheryl, we made it to the top of the Giant.
We did.
Took us 2 hours and 50, 2 hours and 50 minutes. We sure weren't blazing a trail.
No.
much younger people were doing it in a much quicker time than we were. We were getting passed along the way. But we did it. You did it. I'm so proud of you.
It's been my goal for a while to get up here.
Yeah.
Been dreaming about this for a while.
And
Didn't sleep last night.
So here's what we're looking at. So Cheryl,
Yes.
we made it to the top of the giant. Isn't that exciting?
It's so exciting, but now we have to go back.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's going to be a long one.
Only another 11 kilometers
Oh,
and we're done this hike.
I'm never going to do anything for the rest of the trip now. So on this 3-week leg tour of Lake Superior, we weren't sure about our grocery situation and where we were going to pick up food. So we thought we'd improvise, and we got these meals from Forest City in London.
Forest City Surplus.
Yeah, Forest City Surplus in London. They're dehydrated meals. Just add boiling water and you're good to go. So we're going to give them a try.
We also got the Lifestraw water bottles there. Those are the ones that you can fill up from any fresh water source, and they have a filter in them. You can drink the water. So I used it on some hikes on this trip, and filling it up with Lake Superior water, which isn't too bad because it's nice cold water. So we already started with these things. First of all, tell them about the best before date.
Yes. Well, for example, on this meal that I'm having here, the date is best by May of 2051. So these last a long time. This one anyways. I'll be in my 80s. So.
But you're having it right now, so
I'm gonna
that's
have
good.
it now, yeah.
And I've chosen, what is that?
This one is the pad thai with chicken.
Yep, you can keep it here. And this is the beef pasta marinara. And what we've done is you rip it open, and you put, in this one, you put a cup of boiling water in it. With Cheryl's, you put 1 1/3 cups of boiling water in it. Wait for 10 minutes, and it rehydrates the meal, and then it's good to go. You can eat it right out of the package.
If you're back country, then you save dishes.
Yeah, but we're civilized here in a fancy trailer and all. So we're going to put it out on the plate.
All right.
So let's do that. But first, I'm going to move all this stuff.
Okay.
Okay, let's give this a shot.
All righty.
That's not bad at all.
Doesn't taste like it's dehydrated.
No, it tastes like you just made it. Sorry.
I hope that's a good thing.
Can I try some of yours? I wasn't waiting for an answer. Ooh, yours way hotter than mine.
A little bit of a kick to it.
Oh, I really like yours. It's got some spiciness to it. Wow. Pad thai. This is a really nice, quick, easy meal to do. I like it.
I think these work.
We give them a thumbs up. 4 kilometers south of the park, at the end of Sibley Peninsula, is Silver Islet. A small little community. In the winter, it boasts a population of 6. This is the general store that in 1871 was built as the general store for the Silver Islet Mining Company. Today, a lot of the original furnishings are still in there, and it's a great place to get a hot cinnamon bun or some ice cream. Has a tea room and general store, even a pool table.
Time for Cole's notes for Sleeping Giant Provincial Park. Well, we can check that off our bucket list. We hiked the Giant to the very top. It was very treacherous, but we did it.
This is one of the parks we've wanted to come to for a long time. We've never been this far north camping, and coming to Sleeping Giant Provincial Park, you know you have to conquer the Giant. You have to do the hike to the top of the Giant.
If you can. It's very challenging, and you're going up, steep, rocky, rooty, almost, what would you say, 90 degree at some points? Yeah,
it's a very difficult hike. It's the most difficult hike I've ever been on.
Yeah, I almost died on the way coming back. I didn't think I was going to make it. Yeah, figuratively. I didn't think I was going to make it.
Yeah, so if you are going to do this hike, I would say you need to be in relatively good shape. You need to have the proper footwear, hiking shoes. You need to have the proper clothing.
Bug spray. You need to start early in the morning. It's going to be a good chunk of your day, up maybe 7 hours.
Bring plenty of water.
Yeah, lots of water.
Food, snacks, because this is a real challenge of a hike. Now, it's a real challenge of a hike, but what a payoff you get.
Yeah, it was a beautiful sight.
When you reach the top of the Giant, it is just an incredible view. We were above the clouds, and then the clouds opened up, and we could see below the clouds. It was amazing.
It was great.
Now, as far as the park goes, the sites really vary at this park.
Small to large.
Yeah, we walked around. There's some tiny little corner sites, and I know we wouldn't be happy with a site like that. And then there's some really big sites, and we lucked out. We got a really nice sized site, waterfront access. There's a ton of waterfront sites at this park.
Is there non-electric water sites too?
Yeah, there's non-electric waterfront sites too. And almost all of them have stairs going down to the water. So it is ideal. We have our kayaks and paddleboard just sitting at the back of the trailer. We just walk them down to the water. And it's Marie Louise Lake, so it's a nice warm lake. It's not Lake Superior.
Yeah, we actually could go in the water.
No, it's great for swimming. We finished the hike yesterday, and I was just dying to get in the water. We just got home. I put on my bathing suit, grabbed the paddleboard, went out in the water, jumped in, cooled off, then laid on the paddleboard. It may have nodded off for a little while, and I woke up when I got to the point by the beach.
That's what you do
paddled
best.
Back. It was so refreshing, so wonderful, and then soaking my feet in the water was great too.
The only downfall is there's not a dog exercise area here.
Right.
Which is too bad. A lot of dogs come.
There's not a lot of downfalls to this park as we can see it. We've been warned a little bit from other people about this park, about how it can have it can get pretty loud and stuff on the weekends. Yeah, partiers. Basically, young people from Thunder Bay, it's their local park. It's not far for them, so they come and party. But we were here over a weekend. Yeah,
it was pretty quiet. The day beach, there wasn't very many people.
Yeah, even Saturday, we checked out the day beach, and it didn't seem that busy.
So I don't know if that's just a fluke or...
Maybe what they consider busy up here is a little different than what we consider busy in Southern Ontario. Like, if you would have seen our Sibley Point video when we were at the beach.
That's crazy.
That's busy. I can't see it ever getting that busy up here because I don't think there's enough people to get that busy up here.
No, there isn't. But yeah, the day beach area was nice. The visitor center was really nice.
Yeah, really nice visitor center. We thought it was new, and then we found out it was built in 1992.
Yes,
so
like very old.
I guess 30 years old looks new to us.
But yeah, overall we're pretty happy with the park.
Very pleased with the park. So as far as a rating goes, we've discussed this a lot. And in my opinion, this is as close to a 10 as we've ever come to in an Ontario provincial park. Especially because of our site, the close access to the water, the really nice water for swimming in, and all the water sports that we like to do.
It's good for that.
Yeah, there's really not a lot of negatives. Now, Agua Bay, Lake Superior Provincial Park, we gave that a 9.5.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, and we took off some points because the highway was right there.
Yeah.
Well, there's no highway right here. We can't hear any highway.
And the ice water.
And, yeah, we took off points because you really can't go swimming because it's just Lake Superior. But at Agua Bay, you could go to some of the other lakes, but it's just not at the campground. But here you can go swimming and you can go, there is a beach on Lake Superior too. So you can do either one.
Yeah, I was 9.5. We're kind of...
I was 9.5, 10, if you can believe it.
Yeah.
So I guess we're going to go in the middle there, and pretty similar to Agua Bay. We're going to give it a 9.5. There it is, 9.5.
9.5.
If you get the opportunity to drive all this way, you have to come to this park. It is amazing.
There's a ton of trails to do.
Right.
Mind you, we just did the biggest trail. We might do another small one, but...
Yeah, we're pretty much hiked out right now.
Yeah.
We don't want to do any more hiking. We'll see in the next couple of videos how much hiking we do, because we're pretty hiked out. Next, we're going to be heading from here, and we're going to Rainbow Falls. And on the way to Rainbow Falls...
Weemet Canyon.
Yeah, we're going to visit Weemet Canyon. And that's it's about 45 minutes from Sleeping Giant, and which is about an hour and 15 minutes. Weemet Canyon is about an hour and 15 minutes from Rainbow Falls. So we're just going to do that on the way. We got to pull in there and drop off our trailer because apparently the road is very steep and you can't go down with a trailer. So we're going to check that out too. You'll have to stick around and see what that's all about.
That's right. Bye.
So until then, bye.